Everyone, my name is Jonathan. This right here is my project on how does AI affect our society. How AI can benefit our day-to-day lives. AI can benefit our day-to-day lives if we know how to utilize it correctly. For example, we all know what ChatGPT is, right? ChatGPT can help us out with finding ideas, finding ways to do things, as well as finding information and finding other information for research. Another example of an AI that can help us in our day-to-day lives is ClickUp. ClickUp is an AI that helps you plan out your day. So say for example, tomorrow you have a really busy day. Say you got to take out the groceries, fill your car up with gas, just refill your car with gas. Say you got to visit your aunt, then you got to go visit your grandparents. Say you have to then go to work and then stuff like that life just throws at you. With ClickUp, you can plan out when you're going to do those things, and it'll just save it right there. It'll give you like the calendar, the times of the day, and when you yourself planned on doing them. So then all you have to do is just wake up the next day and then just do them, because they're right there and you don't have to remember when you have to do it because it's just right there. Another way that AI can enhance our society is if you have an idea that you think is a good if you have a good idea that you think is obviously good, you can, for example, just type it into ChatGPT, and you can just tell it, "Hey ChatGPT, make this idea better." Obviously, you can be more specific than that. You can be like, "How can I apply this idea into the real world? How can this idea help people, etc." Stuff like that. And that's it for this one. AI can be bad. Here's the bad about AI. AI can give out the wrong information. For example, an AI that we all know, ChatGPT, is primarily used for research. And the information you ask it for, obviously, people have to give that information to ChatGPT, aka the people coding ChatGPT. If those coders and developers give that wrong information to ChatGPT, since it's so popular, it can just spread that information out when people are asking for it. So then people are just going to walk around knowing the wrong information. AI, like ChatGPT, has also been used to commit fraud, to start disinformation campaigns. So see, it talks about it can give out misinformation, wrong information, which is bad. And AI has also been used for cyber attacks that have resulted either from algorithmic bias, or from technical errors, or from hackers just using the AI. Now, here's the ugly about AI. We talked about the bad, but here's the ugly. We already talked about how AI is used to commit fraud, start disinformation campaigns, and cyber attacks. But AI is also influencing our decision making. Let me explain. For example, say that say you like to watch soccer on YouTube. If you keep watching soccer content over and over and over and over and over again, the algorithm on YouTube will take that information that you like to watch soccer content on YouTube, and it'll just feed you more soccer videos. Now, here's how this is bad. This is bad because the AI, the algorithm, is basically studying you, and it's just relaying that information back to its owners, so YouTube in this case, and then it's relaying that information back to its owners, so then they can give you more soccer videos to keep you glued into the screen, to keep you glued to the screen longer, which is how YouTube makes money, because they make money from ads, and the more ads you watch, the more money they make. That's how it goes. Now, is AI going to replace jobs? AI is threatening to take jobs away, but most do not realize that AI is going to make more jobs than actually take away. Now, obviously, there are jobs that AI will completely replace, like being a cashier. Maybe, you make belt at a factory, so it's just gonna end up replacing you because AI is gonna be more precise and it's gonna be able to do it better. But for most jobs, it's actually just gonna evolve it, making it easier and more effective. So I personally predict that in the next 10 years, AI, for whatever job it is you do that requires a bachelor's degree or higher, will be a crucial skill that employers will require you to have if you want to work at their company, especially if you work in business, tech, and in that sector of industries, basically. AI was AI was basically built to just do tasks that are impossible for human beings and to also just make our lives easier because no one is trying to calculate complex math and stuff like that, because it would take us way longer than it would take the AI. It would just take the AI like literally 5 seconds to just calculate and give you the right answer. And that's basically it for my project. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.